Hi, everybody. Leanne Holitza here at the Healing Studio, ready for our weekly Oracle check-in. If you haven't done this before, my name's Leanne Holitza. I am an energy healer and a teacher on energy wellness. And I do this once a week where I'm going to give you a card forecast for all of us, which starts with the Yantra deck. And then you can get a specific card by typing me please in the comments of where you are to get your own personal card. We'll start with a 1, 2, 3, and that's how you'll get your first personal card, especially if you're watching later. I do ask for you guys to watch out for the themes because they do start to come. We start to see cards 3 times in a row. That's for all of us. So we kind of, if you hang out with me for this whole half hour we have together, you kind of get a big, kind of a theme picture for the week. The trolls have gotten sneakier. They're going into your comments and saying, talk to me about a private reading. Now, I would be careful about doing that just because there's 2 reasons. First, they're not associated with me in any way. And second, even if they don't ask you for money, they're getting that you're like a live line, if that makes sense. So like if you respond back, then they know that you're a valid account to kind of track and target. So just don't respond to those guys. I used to be able to see them and delete them, but they're getting sneakier. They don't feed into StreamYard the way that they do to you guys. Okay. So I always have some few bad actors, so today I'm actually using the green appetite to help us out here. Okay, so this, and instead of a spray today, I've gone for one of the rollers from Basic Earth. Okay, so this is kind of like a perfume. You can put it anywhere to protect you. So that's what I'm using today to kind of boost us up. Yeah, announcements as far as the end of the year goes. We've got still intentions and affirmations, new moon ritual in December. There's still one of those left. Sound baths hopefully will be there. We have group healing. So just keep an eye on the schedule here real quick. My website is insightfulinspirations.com. There's lots of stuff up there. The Light Council membership is up there. There's some meditations, and always every week there's a meditation that's for free. If you guys are getting my newsletters, don't miss out on that free meditation because I don't put free in the comments because then it goes into your spam folder. But every week, if you're getting an email from me from Insightful Inspirations on Sundays, that has a free meditation in there. To this week's is the 5 tools of protection. Okay, so don't miss out on that. It's not just me saying I'm going live. I'm trying to put some value add in there, not just spam you. Okay, let's see what's happening this week. So I'm just going to say hi to the bottom of the list just so you guys know I can see you, but even though you're right on time, you're at the bottom. So hi, Erin. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Stephanie. I see Erin figured out to go to YouTube, which is great, but just know you're still down kind of on the list. I'm coming to you guys as fast as I can. All right. But it's worth listening to everything, really. All right, here we go. Ready? First card of how we're starting the week off. Our intuition's a little blocked. We're not necessarily really receptive right now. We're getting bombarded. We are getting bombarded by the information, bombarded with mistruths. It's kind of like our intuition is just kind of like shorting out. Makes sense. Okay, helper card for the week, support upside down. Now, this is where I'm going to be asking you to look where you're receiving support that's not necessarily actually supporting you. It might actually be sabotaging you. It may be the way that you wind down or relax. It may be the people that you're relying on or talking to. They might not actually be the right support system right now. So this week is kind of carefully look over where you're giving and receiving, okay? And then the end of the week, we're going to be working towards feeling not totally complete, but being a little bit more complete than we started the week off with, maybe feeling like some things are coming to completion or fruition. So that's how the week is going to go. All right. So we're going to add to that with our 1, 2, 3s. Now, this is where you can get your own personal card. I'm using the Flower Evolution deck today. So this has lots of words on it, but I'm going to show you the flower part. Okay, and then we'll listen to what your guides have to say as what's popping from the card for you for the week. Okay, so I'm listening to your guides when we throw these cards. Okay, here we go. So start off, here's your first personal card. Ready? 1. Okay, if that's what's drawn to you. 2. Okay. Or 3. Okay, so just pick which one really draws you. We've got green and white, yellow, purple. Which one is calling to you? Okay. All right, so here we go. If you picked one, you picked the Night Blooming Sirius, which is about taking fearless leaps. Okay. This is telling you that you are ready to grow. You're ready to jump. Now, if you add, we're going to add that to the message of this week. Proper support systems need to be in place in order to get you kind of in the right place to take that leap. So notice where old habits are sabotaging you, or patterns, or things that don't want to necessarily go forward because they're like negative. If you picked two, you're working with the bird's foot lotus. Okay. This is taking charge. Okay. And also being just content. Like you're taking charge because you don't need to worry anymore, because worrying doesn't serve you, because you can have trust. All right. So that's what you're thinking of this week. If you picked this one, you are working with the black bat flower, which is about being a fierce advocate, basically, for yourself and others. Now, this one, there's a serum from the Lotus Way that's called the Truth Teller. Sometimes when it's hard to tell the truth, this flower essence really assists us to kind of do what we need to do here. So if you picked this one, you're going to be working this week on, not resisting what's happening, and but also not necessarily going with the flow just to go with the flow, to actually advocate if a change needs to be made. Okay. All right. That's it. Let's get started with our personal readings. Okay. Elizabeth, your focus for the week is the Fire Star Orchid. Okay. So this is wild creativity. Think outside the box. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so perfectionistic. Go ahead and share your innovative ideas. They may not make sense yet. Sometimes that's what innovation's about, is not making sense. Okay. So this week is a good week for you to jump outside the box, especially with those support systems. Okay. Maybe go get support from places you wouldn't expect. Gina, you're working with the bamboo energy. Okay. So this is basically unwaverable determination. This is you saying to yourself, I am going to do this no matter what is in my way. It's an I can do it message. It's a stand on your own kind of card. So just really thinking about that for this week. You're just being real determined and solid. Jenny. Okay, white water lily for you. This is about being aware and keeping your senses sharp. Okay. So this is, if you've been feeling kind of dull, or like our intuition is blocked, like the cards were saying, this is a time for you to kind of know that this is something we can release this week, is that dull feeling. Okay. A little bit more on with your senses and intuition. Kimberly, you're working with the navel orange blossom. Okay, so this is just a warmth card. Okay, so you can see it's just very warm, and it's asking you if you're being cold in any way or being withdrawn, to kind of notice, and this week kind of warm up a little bit, open up a little bit to the people who deserve it and earned it. Okay. All right, burnout proof leaders. Katie, you're working with this Mandevilla. Okay. So this is accepting and falling in love with what is. Okay. This is, not necessarily fearing like loss of self or possessions, or, feeling sad, letting go of feeling sad because of wanting something to go a certain way and it's not going that way. And instead you're kind of being your freedom to just like let everything unfold without attachment. Okay. So that's what your focus for this week is. All right. Mountain River Therapeutics. Stephanie, working with banana blossom. So spacious mind, slow down a little. This is saying you might be hurrying too much, or you are feeling kind of like you are needing to rush towards something. And this card is just reminding you slow and steady wins the race. And, making sure you're not burning yourself out by pushing through something too quickly. All right, Kimberly. Work with the nasturtium energy this week, which is spice up your life and be spontaneous. Okay. So for you, spontaneity, I think your spontaneity stuff came in last time too. Just check where you're kind of in the sorrow spot, or you're seeking attention, and just instead just be spontaneous and do something to kind of bust yourself out of that. Okay. Juan Carlos, let's see what you got. All right, you are working with the navel orange blossom. Second time we've seen this. Okay, so Kimberly got it. Feeling a little uninspired about life is the question on the card. So this is asking you to warm up some things and balance yourself into inspiration. Get a little bit more emotionally warm and available, okay? Seriously wonderful, Courtney. You are working with the papaya flower. So this is about being gentle and being receptive and open, okay? So, and also just kind of acknowledging that you could collaborate with other people. It'd be okay to let some people in, all right? Diane, you are working with the Arctic loop vine. So this is basically, it's like a deep support energy, okay? Deep peace. It's actually saying on it, it says it dissolves worry, anxiety, and overwhelm. So a little bit of focus on just letting yourself dissolve those things, focusing on the positive energies of just letting things go, okay? Tanya, these cards are going fast. Get okay, Tanya, you're going to be working with the giant spider lily. Okay, so this is lightheartedness, but also like freeing your mind. So your heart gets free, your mind gets free, and it says on it effortlessness and simplicity. Okay, so for you this week, you're kind of working into effortlessness, by keeping things simple, by simplifying, by decluttering too. I hear from your guides, decluttering workspaces, decluttering spaces where you are trying to think about what you want to do next. And so that it's very focused. Heidi. Okay. Second time for the Arctic lupine. All right. I'm going to read the question. Ready? Do you have a lot going on, perhaps major changes, or just too much on your plate? The Arctic lupine. So Diane, this is your message too, but it might be for all of us. Enhances an experience of deep inner peace and gives a sense of support, comfort, and protection. So remember, we got that support card upside down. This week, take some time. Take some time to be peaceful about really figuring out what's supporting you and what isn't, okay? Taryn, strawberry blossom. Okay, this one's expect the best. Optimism. This is feeling like, sometimes you're like, nervous that the other shoe is going to drop. Well, this card is saying don't worry about that feeling. That it's just think positively about what's going to happen next, okay? Because good things are coming. Janice, nasturtium, second time we've seen that. Spice up your life, spontaneity. I'm going to read the question. It might be for all of us. Does it feel like life has continued to be too much of a routine? All right. So if you're too much in a routine, the nasturtium says, let's do it differently. Same thing with the support card that we got. Do it differently. Okay. Blossoming lotus. I hope you're feeling awesome, or at least as awesome as you can. Here you go. Ready? Deep date palm flower. Okay, freedom from extremes, paradigm shifts. This is a card that says basically you be in the present moment, moment by moment. Things are changing, things are different. And the more you learn about reality, the more you can be available to be that wise person that you are to the people who need your wisdom. Okay, Shannon, you're working with the giant spider lily. Second time we've seen that. Lightheartedness, light-mindedness, free your mind. I'm going to read the question. Ready? Are you craving a sense of freedom and effortlessness? Okay, that's what you're going to focus on this week. Giant spider lily energy. Let yourself be more lighthearted and lightheaded. Not lightheaded in the wrong ways. Light-minded. All right, Miranda. Ooh, the African daisy. This is just about silly playfulness. This is the joy card. This is the joyful humility, playfulness, really focusing on that this week, and just let yourself, laugh at yourself. This is a week to laugh at yourself. We all do very funny things. Sometimes it doesn't feel funny, but it is funny. Okay, Patty. Ooh, you got the silk floss, which is about confidence and time to shine. Your week to shine, okay? New situations are coming to you. So give yourself an opportunity to really shine. Don't wait to get permission. The spotlight's turned on. Time to dance the dance. Sam, for you this week, Jade Succulent, which is just about presence. And with that go for it. This is expansiveness. This is When you support yourself properly, you are opening up, okay? So really focus on expanding your energy this week. Maybe you guys are also saying move intentionally just a little bit more, move your body more this week, okay? We all could do that, right? Janelle, you got the rose, which is about tenderness and nurturing yourself, okay? Being sweet for yourself, for the sake of yourself. You don't have to be sweet to everybody. You know, and the support card is saying it's okay to kind of cut out the people that aren't necessarily supporting us. Donnie, you are bringing us euphrasia, which is intuition and being decisive, okay? This is trusting yourself. This is like, go for it, make the decision, trust yourself, go for it. You know, even if you make a mistake, you have the power to change it up later if you need to, okay? Austin, pink primrose, which is rapid growth and making things effortless, okay? Taking your ideas into action. Sounds like a good idea to me. So just effort, a little more ease for you this week, okay? Austin, your energy of focus is the night blooming Sirius. So if you picked one at the beginning, this is doubling down for you. This is fearless leap. Let me read the question. Are you yearning to make a huge leap in your personal growth? That would be a week to focus on it. What would help you do that? Okay. All right, Chris. Oh, I shuffled. So we're going to get third time's the charm, first card. Okay. Night blooming Sirius. Everybody take the leap. Happy Thanksgiving too, by the way. All right. Ready? Night blooming Sirius dissolves any subconscious limitations that may hold you back. Encourage you to elevate what you're looking at in a big way. Okay. Courage to take the great leaps towards reaching your full potential. All right. Full potential, you guys, this week. Yeah. And for most of us, it might be even a shorter week, right? Because we're going to take a day off or so to celebrate in gratitude. Lisa, at least in the US, we will do that, right? Dandelion, relaxation and dissolving tension. Okay. So this is especially about like feeling guarded. The dandelion helps dissolve the tension. Okay. So just work on dissolving the tension this week, especially in the neck and shoulders. Okay. All right, Christy. Bird of paradise, which is connection and quieting your mind. Okay, so deep meditation for you. Focus on quietness. Quote, focus on really checking in with those thoughts and see what those thoughts are running away with and see if you can quiet them down. Kira, you have brought us papaya flower, which is the second time we've seen that. Receptivity, gentle as power. Here's the question. Ready? Do you have the desire to collaborate instead of compete, yet find it difficult to accept help? This week would be a week to focus on being gentle and collaborate. Finn, you're working with red hibiscus, which is fresh perspective, and just to hit the refresh button. Okay, this week could be a week to just kind of reset. So focus on a reset. Cece, you are working with the red bird of paradise, which is about focus and getting it done. Okay, so really, if you've decided to do it, this week will be the week to focus on it and really get it done. Maybe turn on that do not disturb, play some fun classical music that inspires you, and get it done. Cynthia. Okay, second time we've seen this one. If you picked 3 at the beginning, it's doubling down. Black bat flower. Okay, I'm going to read you the question. Ready? Are you going with the flow too often, especially when necessary for you to speak your mind? So this is the truth teller flower. So if you need to tell the truth right now, you're being supported to do so. Okay. I'm going to say hi to the bottom of the list because I want you guys to know I see you and I'm coming. So hi, Kimberly. Hi, Laura. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Gina. I'm coming. And when your name gets up here, it'll be right there on the screen. So just pay attention. All right, Hannah, you're next. Hannah, you're working with the pink magnolia. Okay, self-care. This is like really take very good care of yourself this week. Completely as if you were the divine being you are. Really, really take good care of yourself, okay? Kelly, Mendevilla, acceptance and falling in love with what is. Deep appreciation of the present moment. So just be with the present. It's totally cool. You don't have to do much more. All right, Matthew, your focus this week is on the Hong Kong orchid. This is about self-acceptance. This is about expressing yourself. Who cares what people think? Okay, so that's what you're working on this week. Be yourself as best that you can be, and to the people who've earned it. Kara, White Magnolia, spiritual fulfillment. You are divine. Wake up to your highest aspirations this week. Really connect to your highest frequency. Okay, whatever that looks like, whatever you can do there. Tatiana, you're going to work with White Magnolia too. Okay, so I shuffled you guys. Your house is working on this. I'm going to read the question. Ready? Is something in your life changing in a big way? White Magnolia inspires us to look beyond the obvious, see what's deeper. It awakens the part of us that is all-knowing, aware of divine timing. Okay, so it's all happening for you, not just to you. Okay, Denise. Here we go. We're going with the peony for you. Attract abundance, magnetism. This is a drawing in flower, okay? So this is really giving you opportunity to be abundant and just to see how you're magnetizing abundance. So focusing on your magnetizing, you're inviting. What are you inviting into your life this week? Tiff, you are bringing us the navel orange blossom for the third time. It's good to be alive. Warmth, okay? Are you feeling a little uninspired about life? Navel orange blossom breaks down the walls inside of us, warms up the heart, magnifies sensuality, playfulness, appreciation, helping us feel more alive. All right, so there you go, you guys. That's the third time's charm, which means it's for all of us to be a little warmer this week, a little more emotionally open, even if life feels a little rough. Eli, you are working with the banana yucca, which is hidden potential and uncovering your secret talents, okay? Maybe a hidden sense of purpose, something you haven't yet employed in your life because you didn't think it was something people valued. Go and look into that this week, okay? Sarah and Emily. Sarah, you are bringing the navel orange blossom for the fourth time now, okay? And you got another card. So this one is magnifying inspiration, engagement, and balancing the reproductive system. And you got the Firestar Orchid, which is being wildly creative, okay? So warm up your creativity. Be fearless about your creativity, okay? All right, so you guys, we are all working on warmth this week because that is the fourth time we've seen that, and there's a lot of cards in this deck. All right, Emily, working with the Arctic lupine, deep peace, and you are supported. This is the third time we've seen this one too. Okay, so here's the question for all of us. Ready? Do you have a lot going on, perhaps major life changes that are just too much on your plate? Arctic lupine enhances the experience of deep inner peace, giving you the sense of support, comfort, and protection. It relieves a heavy heart. Okay, so this Arctic lupine is giving you a big squeeze if flowers could squeeze you. Okay, banana yucca for Lori. Hidden potentials for you too. You and Eli are going to be working on your hidden potentials, unexpected leaps of progress. When you put yourself out there with your gifts, the world responds, especially when it's in alignment with what you're truly meant to be giving. Okay, so be in those hidden talents this week. Carrie, third time's the charm for the Mandevilla. Acceptance and falling in love with what is. So where in your life have recently felt a twinge of discomfort or prospect of losing something? Mandevilla dissolves attachment, helps us feel secure in love, and inspires us to be profoundly at peace at the way things are. Third time's a charm. That's for all of us. Okay, so just everybody just get into a little more acceptance. Natalie, you're working with Pink Magnolia. Self-care, take exquisite care of yourself. I'm going to read you the question. Are you giving all of your loving energy to others while forgetting to take care of yourself? Pink Magnolia says, take good care of yourself this week, okay? You and Hannah, focus on that. Terry, you got Royal Poissiana. Conviction, ask for what you want. Okay, so this is sometimes the habit of being too quiet about what you want. It's a good week to go ahead and say what you want. Okay. All right. Hillary. Oh, and I see you did call in as well. So hang on there, Terry. Hillary jumped in the middle. Okay. Hillary, peony for you. Attract the abundance. This is the magnetism energy for you. So it says, are you overextending or overworking yourself? If you are, that means you don't trust things to come to you. This would be a let things come to you week, okay? Griffin, you're going to be focused on the pink primrose, rapid growth, making it effortless. Okay, here's the question. Do you have a big project that you're wanting to tee up or a big vision of what's possible in your future? This pink primrose says it's coming. You're growing quickly. All right. Oh, I forgot Birdie. Sorry, Birdie. Birdie, your card is the gardenia. I think that one's so pretty. Shift your perspective. Transform your weaknesses into strengths. Okay. So this week, whatever you feel like is a weakness, see where you can see if it's a strength. See where you can work on it becoming a strength. Okay. Colin, you're working with the pink lotus. Okay, this is divine wisdom. This card goes with everything, really. This is the look within card. This card is about your spiritual insight, your spiritual understanding of what's going on, not just getting stuck in the bog down of day to day. Okay, hey, Cameron. Haven't seen you in a bit, I don't think. All right, Gravelia, fearless speech. Speak your mind. Okay, so this is you going ahead and using that voice, that throat chakra this week. Say what you need to say. All right, focus on using your voice. Clara, you've got 2. Oh, I might even have 3 here. No, I think, yeah, 2. Jade succulent, which is presence and going for it and clarity about what you want, combined with pink primrose, which is third time we've seen this. So the pink primrose is for all of us. We're going through a rapid growth. Okay, make it effortless. I'm going to read this, the pink primrose, since it's third time a charm. It says, do you have a big project that you're teeing up or big vision of what's possible for your future? Pink primrose helps us prepare for rapid growth and expansion, internally as in personal growth or externally as in your career or your creative work. So an expansive week. Get ready to be repotted maybe. That would, little bigger pot, little sunnier spot on the ledge. Stephanie, you're working with the bee balm. Hope by being still. Okay, so if there's something traumatic that's happened, sometimes we just need to stop and pause. Okay, so this bee balm is really like a salve for any kind of trauma you've experienced, and this week could be a week to just kind of calm that down. Okay, Nicole, and bird's foot lotus, contentment and taking charge. Okay, don't worry. This card is saying no more worries. Okay. So this is okay. Go ahead and take some lighthearted leadership. Okay. Lead the way. You got this. Addison, your focus for the week is on the white water lily, which is awareness and sharpening your senses. Okay. So this is really using all of your senses, your sight, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your touch, and your intuition. Get them all going. Okay. And taste. Get it all going and focus and see what the world is trying to tell you lately. Okay. Aaron, I told you I was coming 28 minutes ago. Here I am. Aaron, you got the banana yucca. Third time's a charm for that, you guys. It's hidden potential and uncovered your secret talents. Ready? What special gift have you been keeping under wraps that you don't feel acknowledged yet? Banana yucca dissolves insecurities around our ability, brings hidden talent to the surface, embrace our ability to make unexpected leaps. Unexpected leaps are being offered, you guys, bounds towards reaching our goals. All right. Woohoo. Karen and Bahar. Karen, banana blossom, spacious mind, slow down a little, okay? Bring the projects back to an easy spot. This week is asking us to be in an ease, okay? Bahar, you're working with pink spirea, which is laughter and letting your inner child play. This is much more feeling supported because you're just being playful, okay? All right, Anita, hopefully you're still hanging out with me. You can give me a heart if you are. Your message is, Anita, is the silk floss, which is your time to shine. That seems to be kind of what we're doing. We're activating into our growth. You're shining this week. So be proud of yourself. Shine your energy, okay? Don't hide it under a bushel, as they say. Gina, hopefully you're still there. All right. Gina, dandelion. This is the tension in the neck, the feeling responsible, okay? Experiencing rigidity. This dandelion is saying, let it go. Dissolve that tension. Relax. All right, I'm going to go a little over just so I can get to the rest of us, okay? Here we go. Okay, Deanna, date palm flower, freedom from extremes, paradigm shift, okay? Is there a part of your life that is out of balance? That's what you want to focus on shifting this week, okay? Laura, for you this week, you're going to focus on Royal Poinciana, which is ask for what you want. This says it dissolves meekness and shyness and unworthiness and shame. And this is really gives you clarity and laser focus about what you want. Kimberly, hopefully you're still there too. Kimberly, you have brought us the third time's a charm for the Firestar Orchid. Wild creativity and thinking outside the box. Ready? This is for all of us, you guys. Are you often ahead of the curve, but shy about sharing your innovative ideas? The Firestar Orchid gives us a solid foundation of courage, supports us in fearlessly expressing our creative ideas and standing behind them. Big growth, big leaps, think outside the box, be wildly creative this week. Woohoo. All right, Joe, you are focusing on Brugmansia, which is ease, let it go, let loose. Don't overstress or overwork yourself. This week is about, and this is also dissolving feeling like you have to do it alone or you are alone. This week, you are not. Okay. All right, you guys, I appreciate you. I will be here next Sunday. I'm going to do one more card for my husband who might be out there in the world watching. And if he is, sometimes he brings that third time's a charm, one last card for us for the week. And he does. Silk floss, confidence, time to shine. Third time's a charm. This one's for all of us, you guys. You're new to a situation that makes you feel out of your element. Silk floss enhances the ability to be at ease in your own skin no matter what. It helps us embrace our uniqueness, fully accepting ourselves to shine bright. Thanks, honey, for bringing up that third time's a charm. I love this message. Go be self-assured, express yourself in your growth, and have an amazing week. Go be amazing. Would I repeat which deck I'm using? Sure. This is the Flower Evolution. Although, as far as I know, these things are sold out and you can't get them right now. I've been trying to get some more in stock for just us to have them here. But I will let you know, Lori, if you want, reach out to me, send me an email, and I will research it for you and see where you can get them. All right. I will see you guys later. Go be amazing.